Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Leo, now on to your January 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Leo, is the Two of Cups. This is two people that are intertwined with each other. There's fate, destiny, meant to be, preordained connection. It could be love, but, you know, soulmate and twin flame energy can also be other people in your life. It doesn't always have to be love, but very often it is a love relationship. This could also be somebody you have a strong karmic connection with from a previous incarnation. Some of you are getting engaged. Some of you are getting married, or living together like you're in a marriage. There's a bonding going on here. Now, there could be other types of bonding, like if you have a birth of a child, or if one of your children gives birth to a child, you could have a soulmate and bonding connection with a child that you know, like I said, a grandchild, child that you gave birth to. And this new year is bringing about a lot of change, and for the two of you together. You could also be broadening your scope and your horizon. You could be expanding your endeavors through like great ideas and business ventures also. Like making a pact, making a bond, making a commitment comes up here. And this is going to be seen as fortuitous for both of you. Like also locking something in. It could be signing a contract. It could be a contract of marriage. It could be locking something in, like maybe you're going to put a down payment on a property, and you're making the commitment to buy it. That could be locking something in here also. Some of you that are already coupled, you're graduating, you're moving up a step, you're moving the relationship up to the next level. So if you're already in an existing love relationship, you could be, you know, maybe you're going to get engaged. Maybe you've been engaged and you're going to get married. Maybe you were dating, but you weren't living together, and the graduation of this step is that now you're going to live together. And putting your heads together in a way where you're formulating not only the bond, but it's also a bond of ideas between the two of you. This is also going to culminate in some kind of healing for you and independently, and for them independently. It's healing is going on here as well. And you're establishing something here. This could also indicate new romance. If you're single, you could meet somebody and a relationship and a bond gets established. And thinking strongly about the future comes up here, making plans and, you know, for the future. And you're going to really start to feel lucky. The two of you will feel lucky. Lucky that you're working together or in a romance together, or that you've met and you come together as a new romance, whatever it is, you're going to start to feel like this was a lucky thing. It's lucky now. Next card you have is Six of Swords. This is moving from troubled shores to better shores. This could also be having a new commute for work. It could indicate long distance travel. You could be literally moving your residence. I do feel that some of you Leos, I hear gathering up your belongings and moving. I do hear that happening for some of you Leos. And I feel like you're getting your thinking cap on. You're getting your stuff together. You're getting things in order. And if you don't have the place in mind where you want to buy or live or move yet in January, you're going to be seeking that out. You're going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to figure out where I am going to move. This is going to involve traveling, going to other places, talking to people you know, seeing the sights. You're not going to make this decision from afar. You will investigate it if you're moving. You will go to these places and see, what do I think about this? Do I think this would be a good fit for me? You may spend some time, like a couple of days or a week there to see, yeah, I could fit into this community. I feel like this would be a good new start for me. That energy comes up here. And if it's not long distance, you could just be, it could be in your area. You're just traveling around for a new neighborhood even. It's like you're keeping your eyes and your ears open. And again, I'm going to repeat myself, anybody you know in those areas that you want to check out and possibly move to, you will be calling them up, emailing them, text messaging them, asking if you can stop by for a visit, asking what do they feel about their community, their town, their neighborhood, you know, the neighbors. Like, you're going to do your research. You're going to investigate. And any bit of uncertainty that you've had about your surroundings or other things going on in your life, you're not going to have that uncertainty now. You're going to feel like, I've got it figured out. I know what I want to do now. It still could involve research, like figuring out exactly where, but I do feel like you figured some things out now. Like, you've got it. I know what I'm going to do. And some of your decisions could be easier for you now because I feel like you went through some tumultuous relationships in the past. And I feel like that debris is now cleared away. And any fogginess or uncertainty that was driven up for you by and any uncertainty for you that was driven up by previous tumultuous relationships is now healed, or the fogginess is cleared and you've now gotten past it. So the next card you have in your reading is the King of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. This is somebody that makes you feel complete or gives you like good feedback or strengthens you in feeling more secure about your thoughts and ideas. It's like they want to help you. They want to be good to you. They care about what's going on with you. You may feel like this water sign person is a solution to a lot of problems for you. You may also feel like any gaps or holes that you had in your life, they could fill them for you. They could fill some voids. I feel like this water sign person is very clear about who you are as a person. Like, they get you. They understand you. They get you. And they feel like you're going to, like, how can I put this? This is how my guides are saying it, that you're going to take them along for the ride. So in other words, whatever decisions you're making or doing, that you are going to include them. That's how they feel about you. So if you're starting a new business, they feel like you're going to hire them. If you're going in a new direction, you're moving, they feel like you're going to take them along on the move. So it's like you're including them. You're bringing them along. That's how they look at you. And you could have a commitment with them in some sort, or you could be making some new commitments to this water sign person. And I also get that they are going to indulge you. So however that means to you, like, you know, people can indulge each other in many ways. They could indulge you with food, drink. They could indulge you with money, attention, affection, giving you things. They could indulge you with what your views and opinions are. They may be indulging you, like where they're like, you know, supportive of you, agreeable to your thoughts and ideas and ideals. They could also be coping with some part of their life that they put too much energy and focus on that didn't work out for them. And they could be somebody that's struggling with and coping with their reality. In the sense, like maybe they put all this energy and effort into a career that didn't work out, or a business they tried to run and it didn't work, or a romantic partnership in the past that they put all their time, focus, and energy on, and it broke apart. And now they have to deal with it, focus on healing it and coming to reality of what their reality is now. They have to deal with the change. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So, the next card in your reading, Leo, is the Seven of Cups. This is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered illusions. Choose wisely from the illusions. Scattered thinking, emotions, feelings. This could also be having a lot on your plate to contend with. It could also indicate a dream come true. I feel like you do have a lot in front of you and you're trying to figure out, what do I focus on first? What's step one? What's project number one? I feel like you're also learning to roll with the punches and deal with things more. If you have had any trouble with self-esteem, insecurity, over worry, worrying too much, or trouble dealing with stress in the past, I feel like you're overcoming it and you're learning to deal with things better. And you may really start to understand the weirdness, and I'm just getting like weirdness and inconsistencies in other people. I feel like you're good with it. Like, you're good at understanding other people's oddities and weirdnesses. I feel like you're good about it. You might even be really good working with people that have any kind of emotional disorders, or learning problems, emotional disorders, any kind of dysfunctions of any kind. I feel like you are good at that. You're good at being compassionate about it. You're good at being understanding of it. You may even be really good in working in career fields that deal with people that have those kind of problems. I feel like you are good at helping and serving other people. Now, there may be some people that would argue that about Leo, but it's coming up here in this reading to me that you are good at being of service to others. If you own a business, you may start to reorganize or structure your business in a different way. And it could be like in a tier level basis, like people pay different levels, different amounts of money for the different levels of access to some business model that you have. It could even be, you could be developing some kind of training program, some kind of classes, schooling, education, training program. There could be different tiers and different levels that people could pay for and get different levels of training. It also could be different levels of healing. If you're a healer, there could be different levels of healing that they could get if that's part of what your business involves. And I feel like you're going to be, if you own your own business or if you're a manager or a supervisor of others, I feel like you're going to be really good at restructuring and reorganizing and putting new employees or putting the existing employees in the right positions. I feel like you're going to be really good at that in January. And maybe you're always good at it, but this is your January 2023 reading. So the last card you have of this reading for January is the Moon. And this could be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be romance by itself. So this could be a card indicating romance. It could also indicate secrecy. It could indicate that something is an illusion and, to be careful of those illusions. This card can also be symbolic of choose wisely from the illusions around you. This card could also indicate, like I said, secrecy. It could be your own psychic ability and your own intuition could be increasing and heightening in January of 2023. I feel like you're going to delve in deep into esoteric subjects and mysteries, and/or mysteries. And you may be really thinking about that you want to shield yourself and protect yourself from dark forces, negative energies that can go on out in the world or in that exist. There's positive and negative people. There's positive and negative entities and forces in the world. You may feel like you want to have extra protection in the physical world or from the spiritual plane, either way, or both. You may feel like, I want extra protections. Maybe you want your aura to be more protected or your home and your environment to be more protected. There's something you may want to sell of value and then you turn around and you buy something of beauty. It could be something of beauty you want to give to somebody else, or that you want to share with somebody else, or it could be for, like I said, or for them. And it could be something big and expensive that you're selling. It could be something costly that you sell and then turn around and you buy something else. That's expensive. And you may also be thinking like how you want to manage things differently. Maybe you have always had a certain pattern of how you did your work or how you conducted your business and how you handled your life. And you may be thinking now like, okay, those methods and techniques and schedules and routines worked for me before, but now there needs to be a change and I need to restructure things differently. You may be quite amorous in January. You may write somebody a poem, a song, or just be extra romantic in this month. It could be a letter. I feel like you're going to write something, a sonnet, a poem, a letter. And I feel like you're going to want to be very generous. It could be generous to somebody you love or the people you love, but it could also be wanting to be more generous and supportive of your neighborhood or community where you live. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, don't see this one pop up too much, but you got it here today, Leo, and it's a perfectly good color for Leos since it is kind of orangey like the sun. You got carnelian, and carnelian restores motivation and stimulates creativity. It also gives courage, promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates for success. Carnelian is useful for overcoming abuse of any kind. It helps in trusting yourself and your perceptions. Wow, I gotta say, I haven't done all the signs yet. I'm doing you at sign number 5. I gotta say, your crystal makes so much sense for your tarot reading. It really does. You are going to feel more positive if you wear this stone or carry it. It is going to motivate you. It's also going to be very helpful to you to learn from your past mistakes. And it's going to activate your mind. It's going to like revitalize and re-energize your mind. And it's going to help lead you to come to some very great insights and ideas. It's going to make you feel almost like you're unstoppable. Like you can't lose. It's going to motivate you to feel like you're going to win, you're unstoppable, and make you feel more lucky as well, which did come up in your reading at points. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting notified, you may want to click that notification bell again and then click it again, because there's been a lot of changes here on YouTube, and that may be why you're not getting the notifications. And please do consider liking this video and sharing it with others, because it will help me reach more people and it will help this channel to grow. And I would appreciate that greatly. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record from my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can find the most recently recorded videos. Links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And those links, if you click on them, will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And then you can pick whichever zodiac sign you want. You can also get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you will see all the video series I have recorded. You can go to the different series, read what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign link you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's link, sign that you want to hear about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all the video series listed down below because there are many, but I'm just going to name a few. So if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I do for each month, so if you want January 2023's psychic crystal reading for your zodiac sign, That link is down below, and it's also on my website. Remember, these crystal readings are like a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing here on YouTube. Also, I did 2 New Year's specials this year, 2. So the first is my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did psychic crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. You're going to get a lot of messages and predictions there. I looked into every category I could think of in those crystal readings. I looked into how the year is going to affect you, what you need to be cautious of, what are the blessings in the areas of work, business, love, health, family, and, any other predictions that came up. So you may want to check them out. And in the psychic tarot readings, I did 16 cards in total. So there's a lot of predictions there for general readings for you. And if you can do it, it might help you if you can watch your rising sign and your sun sign both. Also, don't forget you're still being affected by the eclipses that we had at the end of October and in the beginning of November. And I always do video series, or I try to do video series every time we have eclipses. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. And the eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And when I recorded both of those video series, the predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse effects last 6 months, but in both of those video series, I was getting messages and predictions that went out further than that. So you may really want to check them out. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022, 2023 for each zodiac sign are available. And remember, that pre-Mars retrograde phase started in September of 2022. The official Mars retrograde ending is January 12th, but you're still being affected by Mars retrograde all the way in the post-shadow phase until the middle of March 2023. So you may want to check that out. As I said, there's other video series links down below. Please be sure to check them out. I put a lot of work and effort into these psychic predictions and messages for you guys because many people want private readings with me, and I really can't get to all the people on the list. I have over 2,000 people on my cancellations list and my wait list. So this is the best way to get messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides in the short term. Also, if you would like to make a donation and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a link down below in the description box that's connected to PayPal. And I want to thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. And oftentimes I think of saying your names of who donated, and then I think some people don't want other people to know that they watch psychic readings. So just know I do see the donations, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull, and I also have been putting them on my community pages on YouTube now, because some people are bailing on social media platforms. They don't like them anymore, or as much as they used to. So I am posting them here on YouTube, but they're in writing. And many people find that these predictions and messages speak to them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but here and there. Or some people do find the whole message and makes sense to them. I do believe if you feel drawn to check them out, that there is some message or prediction or multiple messages and predictions that will resonate with you. And I'd love to see you on my social media pages. I absolutely hope that you all have a wonderful and fantastic January 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.